This is Real Wealth Network's 2019 market overview for Kansas City, Missouri. Kansas City is a strong and stable real estate market where investors can purchase property for $50,000 to $130,000 that'll rent for an average 1% of the purchase price every month. In this video, you'll learn about the top 3 factors that make Kansas City one of the strongest real estate markets today: affordability, cash flow, and population growth. Before we get to that, here's a little background information. Kansas City, the largest city in Missouri and the 6th largest city in the Midwest, is widely known for its sports, art, and culture. The city is often called the City of Fountains because it has over 200 of them, which is apparently more than any other city on Earth besides Rome. KC's other nickname is the Paris of the Plains because it also has more boulevards than any other city in the world except for Paris. The city of Kansas City was founded in 1838, and it quickly became the most important city west of St. Louis. The city played a major role in the westward expansion of the United States as the Santa Fe and Oregon trails ran through the area. The Kansas City metro area is home to 8 Fortune 1000 company headquarters. The largest company headquartered in the area is YRC Worldwide, and the most well-known is H&R Block. Major industries in the Kansas City area include distribution, education, government, health services, manufacturing, and more. KC has also recently gained national recognition as one of the nation's top emerging technology and entrepreneurial hubs. After years of neglect, downtown Kansas City began a massive revitalization effort. Since the year 2000, the city has invested over $6 billion to redevelop the area with new condominiums, apartments, offices, restaurants, indoor and outdoor shopping malls, and entertainment venues. Kansas City is also known worldwide for its contributions to the musical styles of jazz and blues and Kansas City-style barbecue. Kansas City also offers great opportunities for buy and hold real estate investments today. The reason? Kansas City is still affordable. The opportunity to make passive income is getting better and better because of rising rents, and long-term equity growth is likely. Let's take a closer look. In January 2018, the median price of 3-bedroom homes in Kansas City was $162,000. This is about 20% lower than the national average of $202,000. In the neighborhoods where RWN members invest, the median price of 3-bedroom homes was just over $100,000 in January 2018. This is 50% lower than the national average. This shows us that property values in the Kansas City metro are uniquely affordable, especially in the neighborhoods where RWN members are investing today. In January 2018, the median monthly rent for 3-bedroom homes in Kansas City was $1,275, which is 0.79% of the purchase price of $162,000. This is 11% higher than the national purchase-to-rent ratio of 0.71%. In the neighborhoods where RWN members invest, the median monthly rent for 3-bedroom homes was just over $1,000 in January 2018, which is slightly above 1% of the $100,000 purchase price. This shows us that Kansas City offers investors the opportunity to make monthly cash flow at a higher purchase-to-rent ratio than the national average. Since 2010, Kansas City's population has increased by almost 6%. That's higher than the national average of 5%. This shows us that Kansas City has been growing at a slightly faster rate than the national average. According to the most recent population estimates, Kansas City is expected to grow more rapidly in the coming years. In fact, growth has already started to pick up. Between 2013 and 2015, there was an annual growth of about 15,000 a year, but that growth jumped to over 20,000 between 2015 and 2016. In the past year, the number of jobs in Kansas City has grown by 1.67%. This is 3% lower than the U.S. annual job growth rate of 1.71%. Although job growth in Kansas City has been slower than the national average, the area has been growing consistently. KC has also gained national recognition as one of the nation's top emerging technology and entrepreneurial hubs. In fact, a recent report released by Cushman & Wakefield ranked Kansas City in the top 25 U.S. cities for technology. The cities were determined by factors such as access to talent, investment capital, and growth opportunity. In January 2012, the median price of 3-bedroom homes in Kansas City was $127,000. This means that, in the last 6 years, January 2012 to January 2018, 3-bedroom homes in Kansas City have appreciated by about 17%. During the same period, 3-bedroom homes increased by 41% nationwide. Between January 2012 and January 2018, the average rent for 3-bedroom homes increased by 23% versus 17% nationally. This shows us that Kansas City property values are rising more quickly than other U.S. metros, which means there's a good opportunity for equity growth in the long term. So let's do a quick recap. Number 1, Kansas City is still affordable. In the Kansas City neighborhoods where Real Wealth Network members invest, 3-bedroom home values are 50% lower than the national average. Number 2, Kansas City is cash flowing. In some KC neighborhoods, it's possible to rent homes for more than 1% of the purchase price, which is much higher than the national average. Number 3, Kansas City is growing in some areas. Since 2010, Kansas City's population has increased by almost 6% compared to 5% nationally. The number of jobs in Kansas City has grown by 1.67% compared to 1.71% nationally. Number 4. Kansas City is appreciating. Kansas City home values are rising, but not as quickly as other U.S. metros today. Rents, on the other hand, are rising more quickly than the national average.